Hi, MW here. Welcome to my home and my channel. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the magazines as well. But the next thing that I'm going to work on is going to be my master bathroom. And that'll be something that I'd like to present to you guys so that you get a chance to just see how the whole room and bathroom just blends right on in. Um, Magazines is something that has gone back for what, 1800s lady magazine that is in England. And I have not seen that magazine, but I'm aware of it being in existence. And what I plan on doing is trying to get a copy of that from her, not her, from them in London. Okay, there are a couple of things I would like to express strongly to you. Get you books that has color in it. You want to be able to identify some of the colors that might interest you. You can also go to Home Depot or one of those kind of stores, and they can give you some of the samples, but they're not going to give you as much as what you probably would need. They don't stop you that I know of, but I would like to tell you about this this beautiful magazine. I've had that for a little while, and it's really a good magazine because it's dealing with different colors, and it's just beautiful, just one of those things that just beautiful, and I like for you to see it. It is just a wonderful magazine that I've had for a while, not as long as I've had Colonial Homes, but it has beautiful things that you can see, and it tells you about the colors. It gives you a set a good look at some of the things that you may like and may not like. But this is a good deal to have a magazine that has various colors. They're doing the rooms in various colors. So this is really a good one. And this one here I got in Virginia. This one is called A Pop of Color. And it's a really, really good book. It's by Jerry Dean James, and it has a lot of information on the color that you might be interested in. Sometimes I think you have to step out a little bit more and choose some of the things that you are really interested in, and that makes a difference too. This one here is called Colors is Home. Okay. I just got this one today, and I got this at Home Goods. It was a regular $28, and I got it for 19. Well, actually, with the tax, $20, which is really a good deal when you're looking at hardback magazines like these. These are the ones that you want to watch and keep. And sometimes you just need to go back and just test and see if there's anything that you really are interested in as far as the colors. If, let's say, you're going to do a room that has blue, yellow, and some green. Well, you want to select a yellow that will go with your blue or your green. Those three colors do very, very well with the painting in a room or all type of little pieces of things that you may go by and look like the just beautiful little things you can put on a book shelf, something that you can build with. Now, I know you're not trying to be a decorator, and I can understand that. But because I am a decorator and I have been one for quite some time, I just like to let everyone know the things that they can do and enjoy. If you really love your home, as I think most of us do, what you would do with that home is when you walk through that front door, it left from a house you live in until a home when you step in. And when you do that, I've told you this many times, it's very important for your home to see what other people see when they look at the colors you have chosen. The beauty of it all is that you want the colors to do certain things. You want it to say, come in, welcome, sit for a while. You want it to be really on the side of being this is who I really am. Okay. And I work with you, and that's wonderful. But no one really knows who you are and your tastes and the things you surround yourself with. So, my thing is, what you have to do is just invite them if you like them and let them see that side of you that they may not see at work. So, that makes a difference. And like I said, rooms talk to you. Your eyes is the best designer in the world. It will not lie to you. It will tell you precisely as to what's going on in this house. You should be able to walk in and the entrance should say, oh, come on in. Would you like a glass of tea? Would you like to sit? It has to talk to you, and you have to love what you do. You know, nobody in this world is perfect, but there are things that you can do and take and put in your presence and learn certain things. The three books that I've shown you, they're wonderful for colors. And the beauty of it, it gives you in-depth information. And to me, whenever you are getting ready to design something, you want it to be, hello, have a seat. It has to talk to you because you have to be proud of what you have in your home because you selected these items. So it has to reflect back to you. That's the thing that I try very hard to get everybody to realize, that when you walk into a person's house, it'll let you know if it's a warm, is it hostile, like something crooked, something not right. And that's your mind that will perceive what is there in that room when you walk in. And as you continue from the foyer, going through in my home, I have a library, is what I call it. It's a nice area, and I have three bookcases in there. I have um, stool at the desk, and I have two other chairs in that area. It's wide enough. It's not going to feel like you're on top of each other. You can experiment. You can play with it. You can be who you are. Somebody can come in your home and not like what you got. Well, you know what my mother used to say? Come over here, honey. Let me show you to the door. She said, that is the last time you need to have someone that comes into your house and start looking at it and criticizing. Sometimes people can be jealous, and when they're jealous, they tend to, anything that you say to them, that you can say it the way you want it to be said, but they'll turn around, and if they don't like it, they'll stretch it and say, this is what she did and all that. That's just, they're haters in this world. So what you do with that? When you see people being ugly about your home or snickering on the side, they have the problem, not you. So, getting back to the magazines again, these are the ones that I knew would be fascinating for you to go through and check and see how it is. It gives you a write up about the room and the color that they have chosen to do this room in. So that's giving you some good information. Uh, it might sound a little strange. Oh, go to Home Depot and grab the samples of paint. And I've never known anyone to stand there and count what you're getting, but you wouldn't want to just take the whole section, but a few that catches your eyes. That's the key thing. And once you come back home, you can take those samples and put a little, I can't think about it right now. Yes, I can. A, a little holder, a thing that you can push in on the wall. And my mind just went the other way, so I do apologize for that. Um, you just could take a little piece of tape. You could have the tape that I'm thinking of is the painter's tape. You can put it on the wall and it won't tear up your coloring, but you could put that sample there if it's one, two, or three. Okay. it has to tie in at some point in time. Okay. So what you wind up doing is receiving um, the different things right there that can help you. And think really hard when you're looking at colors. Uh, if you want that color, you got to love that color because once it goes up, it's there for a little bit. Of course, you can always change it, but it's like defeating the purpose as to why you decided on that color. Have fun with your decoration in your home. Have a wonderful time. And just know that if you walk in that room and you got colors that somebody else doesn't like, that's tough. This is your home. You don't criticize me when you come to my home. The best that I want to hear from you, oh, well, thank you, very nice. That's all I can say and move on down. We have to be very careful with listening to opinions. You know, one of the things I didn't like going with is having friends with me shopping. So when you have friends with you shopping, sometimes you'll pick up say, "Oh, girl, that's ugly. Oh, that looks real bad." You leave it there. You go on by your business. No, if you like it, that person does not have any input as to what you like. You look at it, you take that sample, bring it home, put it in various areas because you want to see the light in that room, how well bright it can be in that room. It makes a huge difference. Um, in my home, when you come into the foyer, you have a beautiful door, stained glass door, and it throws enough light in the foyer that is perfect. But then when you pass that and you go into the library area, you got to really watch it because again, there are no windows in that section. So the colors that I have chosen is the ones that says, "Hi, come on in. Sit a while, have fun." Um, I just want you to know the importance of doing the things you want to do and enjoy it. Whenever you do something and you like it, hey, you just let it be known I love it. And when I was talking about you go shopping with friends sometimes, they'll say, "Oh, girl, that doesn't look good." You leave or you walk out without it, and a couple of days later, hey, you may see her with these colors in her home. But that's just a little thing there that I wanted to pass by you and stuff. One of the oldest magazines that I have is Colonial Homes. Okay, this was in 1993, and the book was $3. They not they're not in existence right now. They stopped the printing of these books quite some time back. But because I love books, I like to make sure that they're well kept and not squashed and torn and all this other good stuff. I have to teach my grandsons and granddaughter the importance of having a book, a magazine, a dictionary, which is obsolete to some people, but I believe you should have one in your home. That's just my thing. And when it comes to computers, they're wonderful. But when you have a hard copy, if the light goes out, you still have this hard copy. You can put candles on, have candles, whatever you have, and to show the light. You can always have this to read and enjoy. But if you do everything from the computer, which does make things go a little better sometimes, um, what happens if your computer wake up the next day? Why? My goodness, it's not working. What's the problem? But I can go into my library and look for these magazines that I have strong issues with that I love so much. Very, very good. Um, the Southern Home is the one that comes out like the new one that I got is from May to June 2023. And this is the latest one that they have right now. So when the next one comes out, it's going to be July and August. I'm very happy to say that they kept the same price of $12.99. There are other things that I really, really like, but the problem is they jump from various prices that they're $15 for one. And it's traditional homes. I have one I want to show you. Okay. This company has a beautiful magazine. It helps in all thoughts that you may have, you know. Um, it just makes a big difference. And this is one of the magazines that is now 14.99. I have to think on this one a little while, ladies, because this, mm, to me, it's beautiful. And if you don't really like what's in there, you would have lost your money. But the thing is, it's an excellent magazine. I love to tell people about this one because it's really good. But the problem is now the price point has gone up from 14.99, and it used to be the same with this. 12.99. Not anymore. They jumped from that and went right on in to 14.99. So I did not get this one. I just said, I can't really justify getting a book for 14.99. And the nice thing is when you can go in and you can take the magazine and go through it and see if there's something in here that would say to you, hey, come on in, sit down and enjoy. And I have to say again, this is an excellent magazine. Um, as I said before, I don't sit there and read from one page to the next. But what I try to do is at the beginning, I will take that magazine and I'll just go through it, scanning it, looking at it from my viewpoint where I'm standing. And then I'll say, okay, it's worth this. I will pay this. But today, when I was out, I was trying to see what was new, and their new book is out. But if you want to spend 14.99, be my guest. And if it's something that you really like, then don't get me wrong. If it's something that I really like in that magazine, I can justify paying that 14.99. But it has to be on a time where I'm going into the bookstore and I'm like, something new. I want something new. I want to be able to take that new thing and go from there. Um, and it doesn't mean that I won't buy that book. It just has to be at the right time for me to want to purchase that book for 14.99. And they're really a good company. I can't knock any of those companies with the magazines out there. They are wonderful. And as I said, um, Southern Home New Edition is from May to June 2023. After this one, the next month is going to be your July and August. Time is walking away. It's not playing. Um, I just wanted to pass a few of those information to you guys so that you'll know. Be proud of what you do. Be proud of what you do. You don't let nobody come in and take your glory. You always want to be with the game, and if possible, ahead of the game. But that's another story. Listen, one fast thing I want to talk to you right fast about is the quilt that I put on my chaise. And I've been living with it a few times, pulling it back and all of this. If you know how to sew, you can tack it in various areas where you have your pleat, okay? You tack it from the bottom up, put a little knot in it at the back. You can do that, but you don't have to. If you have a steamer, you can take the one that I have, for example, and it just folds under. Now, I'll get up and in the morning, I'll take and look at it and say, okay, let me see if I can do this in a little bit more fast time. Well, it varies, but I can do it within a good 6 to 7 minutes, and that's the facts. Um, It's an easy way for you to enjoy and don't miss out on something that you really want. You know, I was told by my mother, you only live one time, honey, and you enjoy what you have. And you guys take care. One more thing, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And whenever you do that, every time I come on air, um, it'll let you know that I'm there. It'll do the little bell ringing and stuff, and you know you need to go and check. But again, it's nice talking to you ladies again. You take care. You have a blessed evening. Take care. Bye.